Hey guys, what's up? This is Jason, and I'm here to show you guys how to maximize all your technology in your starship to make it OP. So the first thing you want to do is you want to get a good starship. What I usually do is I go to a wealthy or a booming economy system. You land on the space station, and then if you use your analyzer, your advisor, you see over on the left-hand side how it says it's the name, the class, the value. You can, anytime you look at a starship, it'll tell you everything about it. So it's a B with 26 regular inventory spots and 5 technology. So here's what we're gonna do. I want to show you guys how to set it up. So if you go into your starship inventory screen, you'll see mine's really cleaned up and neat. First things first, it's just like your suit inventory. If you haven't seen my video on your exosuit, links up above and down below in the description, but you can only have 3 of the same upgrades. So if you have an S-Class Pulse engine upgrade, you can only have 3 of them, and that's why I have them right here. And the same thing is with the exosuit. If they're lined up, if they're all touching, they get a little bit of a bonus. And so it pays off to have them all touching. And so that's why I literally went through and I destroyed all of my technology that I can. You can't destroy your pulse engines. You can't destroy your launch thrusters or your hyperdrive or your shield, but you can destroy your weapons. So that's what I did. I went through and I cleaned out everything. And because I have a huge square so I can put them anywhere I want, I tried to maximize it by separating them and then just going straight down the line. Boom. So this is all my pulse engine upgrades. So now my pulse engine, my stats are insane on that. My launch thruster, plus my launch thruster upgrade, I haven't been able to find any S upgrades. Maybe you guys can let me know down in the comment section. The only one I have so far is this one. I've cleared out the spots just in case I can add more to it. But the only one I've gotten so far is this B upgrade, where it costs less to launch. My hyperdrive, I have my S hyperdrive upgrades. I have 3 of them. And each one of them extends my hyperdrive range by 200 light years. I mean, that was 216, this one's 242, and this one's 201. So that's 600 right there. Boom. Then I have my shield, and then I have my S shield upgrades. Plus I have a C, because it maxes out the same class. So you can only have 3 S grade classes. But you can throw in a C if you wanted to, so I threw in an extra one, that way I have more shields. And then I would put down my photon cannon, and I have S grades for those. I have 3 of those, plus my C right there. So they're all touching. So the biggest thing is to place them to where you can have it touch. That's it. And I'm trying to maximize my room, that's why they're all like that. But yeah, that's literally what my spaceship looks like all the time, and it's amazing. Look at these stats over here. Now you'll see the white is my normal stats, and then the yellow is what I have a bonus from with all my upgrades. And see, I mean, that is pretty hardcore. And I have an S class, and because mine's a hauler, it has the maximum amount of inventory spots in my general inventory, and it has a huge shield. That way I don't get killed as easy. Now let's look at the other technology. I use my technology slots for just the random stuff that doesn't really match up. I was hoping that the drives would match up. They do not. I don't know why. Maybe that's a weird glitch. But I thought as long as they were touching, they would get a bonus. There's no bonus really, I guess. Maybe that's because there's no bonus to them. These drives just let you go to different systems. A blue star, red stars, and green stars. So maybe that's why there's no bonus. And then the other tip I would say is, unless you have the extra space, like I haven't maxed out my weapons or anything like that, so I could probably what I would normally do is I would put my weapons in my general inventory. That way you can mishmash them and kind of move them around. That way you can have, enough room to put them together, because your technology slots are kind of limited. Like I'd be able to put one here, but then I'd have to put the 3 next to each other so they're touching, and that takes up a lot of room. So that's why I just wasted my technology slots with all the stuff that doesn't have any kind of a bonus when they're touching. So, and then on top of that, the teleport receiver is basically useless. I'll tell you that, guys, right now. The teleport receiver, right now, as far as I know the stats on that, if you're within 50 feet, 50 units of your spaceship, you can trade back and forth. But once you go beyond 50 units, you can't. You're out of range. And so I thought, okay, let me use the teleport receiver. I'll throw that on there, because it says, starships fitted with such a device can send and receive products and substances to a user's exosuit over a long distance. So I'm thinking, okay, I could just travel all over the planet, and I'll be able to keep sending stuff back to my starship. No. You know how much it does? An extra 100 feet. That's all it does. Extra 100 feet for that. So it is not worth it. Unless you have, like, I have room. It's just taking up a spot. It doesn't matter. As soon as I get something better, that's getting thrown out. Teleport receiver is a POS, guys. If you need to use that slot for something else, don't use it for a teleport receiver. It is basically useless. Maybe they'll update it in another patch or something, but it is a piece of crap. Don't even worry about that. Economy scanner is amazing. Once you guys get it, make sure to build it and equip it, because anytime you hit a planet, if you use it, you can use it just like your general scan. But if you do use it, it tells you where the nearest trading post is. Instantly. You don't have to use any kind of a navigational data, none of that. You could just fire that and it tells you where the nearest trading post is. That's amazing. Conflict scanner, I haven't really been able to, I shouldn't say I haven't been able to use it. I don't use it. I mean, maybe I will eventually, but it just tells you if a system is either at war or how bad a system is. So when you teleport there, or when you hyperdrive over, warp over there, you'll know if it's a place that you're going to get into a fight with or not. I mean, I haven't used it very often, but I have it there because I have room. So that's what you want to do. That is the ultimate thing you want to do, is to touch everything. And I've seen guys who do it from right to left, whatever you want to do. Mine ended up being because my permanent technology was placed like that, so I had to go top to bottom. Because I couldn't really go to the right because my launch thruster's in the way, and I can't move this thing. I can't get rid of it. These technologies, you won't be able to move. So look at that when you're buying a starship. Look at where they are, because that's going to determine how much of a bonus you can get. Because you want all the same technology touching. Anyway, guys, hopefully you guys liked the video. If you did, hit that like button for me. And if you want to see more, subscribe to the channel. I'm uploading tip videos on No Man's Sky all the time. Check the cards up top or the description down below. And I will see you guys next time.